Well, that just happened. Valorant leakers are working overtime, and we now have all the new abilities leaked for the new Bounty Hunter agent. What's going on, ProGuides family? It's your host Sergeant Frost with a news update. Tonight, we got a big leak as Agent 19's abilities and ability names were leaked, and we're going to be covering them to keep you guys up to date. And if you want to be up to date in the game, don't forget to visit ProGuides.com, where our Radiant and Immortal level coaches are always there to help. The link is in the description, and let's jump right into the leaks. Well, Agent 19's hype train is speeding up a lot faster than we anticipated. Tonight, Valorant leakers got us all of Bounty Hunter's abilities and ability names. We don't have an official name for the agent yet or any full in-game gameplay, but the abilities tell us a lot about this new character, and it also seems like it's going to be a female agent. Let's start off with her E ability. This ability is called Haunt. The official description is equip and fire an orb which will stay in the air and then hit the ground. Then it will go back into the air and turn into an eye. If enemies get seen by the eye, they will be revealed and a trail debuff is applied. While this ability description does definitely sound wacky and confusing without videos or images to explain what they're talking about, it seems like this ability will be the info gathering ability that was promised to us in the leaks a couple days ago. This agent is supposedly intended to be a counterpart to Sova in the info gathering game, and it sounds like this ability might be the agent's bread and butter to pick up on info. Now let's move to the Q ability. This ability is called Seize. The official description is equip and fire an orb which will stay in the air for a max of 1.5 seconds and then slam onto the ground. When the orb hits the ground, enemies within the radius will be tethered and will take damage and be deafened. Once again, another ability that allows this agent to launch something into the air, and then it has a CC-like debuff effect it applies to enemies nearby once it hits the ground. I really wish we had a video so we could just see how this ability looks and performs in game. From the looks of it, this agent will have a lot of throwable abilities that can be cast around the map, but it sounds like this ability is Bounty Hunter's main CC and debuff ability in their kit. Now let's move on to the C ability. This ability is called Prowler. The official description is send out a creature that can follow trails or be controlled by moving your mouse. Upon reaching an enemy, they will be nearsighted for 3 seconds. Only one creature per trail. Okay, this ability sounds a bit more straightforward. From its description, it sounds like this ability is similar to Sky's dog, where you can remotely control it and scout out enemies, and if you hit them, apply a nearsighted debuff to them. That's at least the vibe I'm getting after reading this ability description. I wonder if this creature can fly like Sova's drone, or if it will be a quick 4-legged animal that can run fast like Sky's dog. This will be an interesting one to see once we have real footage of it. Bounty Hunter's ultimate is called Nightfall. The official description is send out a wave of dark mist. If the mist hits an enemy, they will be deafened, trailed, and decayed. I don't know about you guys, but this ability description sounds a lot like Sky Seeker's ultimate. Supposedly, this mist will travel out in the same fashion as Sky Seeker's, and once it hits an enemy, they will be deafened, the mist will trail their location, and they get a decay debuff applied to them. It will also be very interesting to see if this ability can be destroyed like Sky Seeker's or if it is invulnerable and will auto-hit any target as soon as it locks onto one. Another scouting CC ultimate sounds good to me, but I really want to see how strong this ability is before I pass hard judgment on it. This is a lot of info on Bounty Hunter as an agent with these leaks, but some of these abilities sound so bizarre that we need to see videos of them in-game before we can pass judgment on this new agent. It sounds like this agent is an initiator now that we know that their kit doesn't have any smokes, and it seems like their theme will be gathering info like Sova, but still applying debuffs and CC like a Sky or a KO would. It also seems that this agent has a lot of throwable abilities that it can cast around the map. The game currently already has a utility overload problem, and I hope Bounty Hunter doesn't make this issue worse, especially by having CC abilities that they can throw anywhere on the map at will. Bounty Hunter's ultimate also sounds like it could be a real problem in the future if you can't destroy it, especially if it ends up being a guaranteed hit every time you cast it, but we will see. I'm very excited to see this agent's design, lore, and how they will fare in game, but until then, only time will tell for Agent 19 and what they can potentially bring to the game. That's all we have for this news update leak on Bounty Hunter. Stay tuned to our channel and make sure to like and subscribe for frequent updates on the new agent and all things Valorant. Also, make sure to check out our website for the very best on-demand coaching. This has been your host Sergeant Frost, and I'll see you all again in the next video.